G'day guys, hope you are all doing well. Now I said I wanted to get a video out if you were on the AMA last night, or if you didn't be there last night, because we got the timings a bit mixed up, but you've watched, and I did say I was going to get a video out expressing my thoughts on Bitcoin, some of the key levels that I think are really important for to work out direction. Now I'm going to do that right now and take you through this. I was going to do this today, regardless of the sell-off that happened last night. Nothing's really changed other than there has been some selling off. At one stage, we were looking quite good. I mean, yesterday we were looking quite good to start the day off. If you note, higher low, and we had a little minor higher low here potentially. We're building really nicely into this 68.31 level, that resistance it is there. Two tests, nothing to trade through, but we're building up with higher lows. So that pressure cooker was really starting to build and build and build and build. And the idea with the Bitcoin breakout type trade, or sorry, just any breakout type trade, I'm just so used to saying Bitcoin breakout, any breakout, is that you want to have that pressure build and build and build and build and build so that when it goes bang, it pops and it breaks really strong. An example, actually, let me show you an example of that. A breakout from, here it is, recently, where are we, 4 hour. So, oops, wrong one. It is like this, you know, so this higher low building up into there, higher low building up into there, the breakout, and then whack. That's the sort of thing we're looking for. A really, really nice, tidy range that just goes bang and explodes through with a lot of momentum following. That's the sort of thing that we're looking for. Now, as much as obviously we didn't have that on Bitcoin, if we look again, we didn't have, like on AEB there, we had a really tight range. We were starting to get tighter with each of these higher lows coming up in. We're building towards what I was hoping, and look, hope is not a strategy, but I, along with you guys, want to see the market move higher rather than lower. And it didn't turn out that way. Now, what have we got? What have we got here right now? Well, we have about 6,100 as a bit of support and resistance. Okay, so down through here, it's not an exact level, I know, but we've got it roughly around 6,100. It's broken through here, but there's two tests there. So we're still within a sideways range. It was getting tighter and building and building and looking quite nice, and then it didn't. So we might just hold within that range. We'll have to wait and see. If we break down through this range, then what we'll have is we'll have a much more secure downtrend in place. But it's not until we break down through the annual lows, this year's lows. If we set new lows this year, yes, I will become bearish and I will be looking for short trades across Bitcoin and the top 10 heavily, heavily, heavily. We're not there yet. Now, a couple of things to consider here as well is that, yes, we do have a lower high here and a lower low here. We do have, technically, a daily downtrend. But I'm not looking to trade upon that just yet. I may look for it. I may take a trade if I got something perfect setting up, but it's just a little bit noisy through here. There's just, look at how much price action there has been through here. We haven't cleared anything yet. So I'm not too interested in shorting Bitcoin just yet. If we go to the weekly, it opens us up to another viewpoint, another area that I spend a lot of time on. So we can see here, if I just take away that one, it becomes much more clear. What I was looking at here is a couple of things. Lower high, lower high, lower high, potentially another lower high. But at the same respect, we have to consider the higher low and the higher low. So you can't just go one or the other. You can't notice the lower highs and ignore the higher lows, because that's just biased towards a thought process or a negative space that you might be in considering Bitcoin. So we still have lower highs. We still have higher lows. We don't have them being confirmed just yet, because for it to be a downtrend, we need to have lower lows as well. Now, of course, if that $6,100 level mark, that level through here, was to be broken, we'd have a lower high and we'd have a lower low. So weekly, yep, we'd technically be back in a downtrend. However, two things. One, we haven't broken that level. It is significant, but to me, once again, it's not as significant as these lows here. So on the weekly, we've got two levels that are significant. It's not so much this one, that's for daily. It is this level here. If we were to break up through here and this level wasn't broken, we'd have a higher low and then up to a higher high, and then I'd be looking more bullish. If we see the opposite, it's not until we break down through these annual lows that I'll truly be bearish. Let's go to the monthly now as well. Looking at the monthly here, there's our annual low. So that's the, currently, if you look at this monthly chart, you look at this as, okay, well, that was ridiculous, but great. And this is the needed pullback. It's pulled back into the cradle zone. We have a bullish candle in that cradle zone. That's the higher low right now in what is currently this monthly uptrend. We break that level, we break the cradle zone, and we have room to move lower. Definitely, for sure, no doubt. How low? I don't know. but there is room there. We break up through these 2 weekly levels, 1, 2, and then above that monthly, that's when I'll be back to being positively bullish across all time frames. Now, if we do see that happen on the weekly first, i.e. the weekly gets in an uptrend, I'll probably be pretty bullish then too. I'll be looking for long trades. But we need to keep in perspective these levels, because until we either break down through here or up through here, we're still sideways in my view. Yes, we saw some selling come in. Yes, technically daily downtrend, but I don't like trading these conditions. As a matter of fact, I haven't had a trade on Bitcoin for a very long time. Actually, sorry, I had a trade at Bitcoin here. I didn't get a short trade. I didn't get a long trade. The conditions just haven't been amazing, and the runs haven't been going for too long at all. So that's my view on Bitcoin. That's what I need to see break: the weekly points, the monthly points, the daily points. We still have the capacity at 6,100 to hold. Okay, if you have a look here, support. I know it's broken there, but support and support. We are still within this range of 68 to 61. We'll have to wait and see what happens. If it does break down, look, I prefer it to break up, but if it does go down, at least we'll get some good trends again, and we'll be able to trade with some leverage if that's the way you trade, and short the market. Making money as the market falls. We need to be able to make a living when the market doesn't go up. I believe long-term in this space, absolutely 100%. But short-term, I need to keep myself going, and I need to be making money, and that's where trading can help you. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I hope your head's up. It's been a tough few months. It's been a tough year. So I just want to tell you what I'm saying so that you are also informed. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.